I don't know if anybody's on here. I don't know if anybody listens. I don't know anymore. I am really tired, and I have to say I'm hurt. I've spent over 25 years helping animals in this state. I've helped so many people. I've bent over backwards to help people with their animals, with their lives. I managed most of those issues by myself. And I sucked up nightmares you can't possibly imagine because somebody had to do it. And now when I need help, when I really, really, really need help, more than I have ever needed help in my life, crickets. The small dogs got moved pretty quick. We expected that. My board bill for a month is at $4,000. I can't do 2 months of that, so you're going to have to think about what that's possibly going to mean. If I can't help them find a good life, I won't warehouse them. We're already seeing signs of kennel stress in Matilda. She needs out. Matilda has needed out from the very beginning, and she has been ignored. And she's such a lovely little dog. She just needs out of a kennel. And I'm just so hurt that rescue is what failed these dogs so badly. These weren't dumped dogs. These weren't shelter dogs. These weren't stray dogs. These were dogs that were dumped on people by somebody that called themselves a rescue. And I just found that so offensive, and I felt driven to help. And I should have said no. I should have said no. People in Bath County casually handed these dogs over to an exploiter hoarder. This hoarder drove counties over and took dogs out of one shelter, traded them for Bath County dogs, because he took things he thought would be more adoptable, and he dumped your Bath County dogs in other high-kill shelters. And the dog warden knew about it for Bath County because he sat on the board of directors. He walked on that property many times and shoved dogs in cages that dogs shouldn't have been put in. He knew animals were dying there, but he didn't care. He didn't care. He just kept dumping animals on that property. That's what the Bath County citizens got for their tax dollars. You know, I was just stupid. I was sick. I was in a hospital bed. I was weak. They were giving me medicines. I was pissed off that dogs were being harmed by another so-called rescue. I mean, that just eats me. It eats me every time I hear about a rescue doing wrong by the dogs. It will always eat me up when I hear about somebody calling themselves a rescue doing wrong by the dogs. Rescue's supposed to make it better. We're supposed to make it better. How can people look at those innocent animals and just use them like that? But I was so upset that these dogs were being dumped all over the place. He didn't care where he was dumping them. You know, we were facing a snowstorm, and he didn't care where he was dumping them. He just wanted them out of his care because it was getting hot. So he started dumping dogs all over the place, and I jumped in and did what I could to help because that's what I've always done. And I had no idea that every single rescue out there would ignore the pleas for help. After all the times I've helped them, I had no idea this would happen, but it did. I've typed until my fingers are going to blow up. I've emailed Pet Finder. I emailed Adopt a Pet. I've been on the phone trying to call out large shelters to find help for these animals. I've been calling out all resources, people I haven't talked to for years. And I have this lovely little condition called CRPS in this hand, so typing is just painful, but I do it. Need placement for these dogs, and my 501c3 needs donations. We don't take salaries or compensation. The money goes to the animals. I'm not okay. 2 nights in a row now, I have shot out of my bed with chest pain and figured that was probably going to be it. Honestly, last night I kind of hoped it would be. I just sit there and try to convince myself it's not serious, but I know it is. But that doesn't matter. I am not here to talk about me or my health. I'm here to talk about the fact that I need to get these dogs out of my rescue and into somebody else's care as quickly as possible. They are spayed. They are neutered. They are up to date on their vaccines. They are wormed. They are on preventions. And we're getting ready to have to boost them too because it's been a month. So there's more expense because they have to have their boosters. We need to place these dogs. And yes, they've been in a hoarding situation, and some of them are going to be difficult, but you can't tell me you haven't handled a difficult dog before. God knows I have. I've done the crate and rotate thing so many times, but these are good dogs. It will be a wonderful dog for the right person. They need help. I am not going to be able to make my cardiology appointments next month until these dogs are placed. That's all there is to it. I'm not going to go back until I get these dogs off my plate because this is literally all I think about. From the time I get up to the time I go to bed, I am thinking about how these animals have been failed by a county that has been lying to its citizens for years. Bath County has been telling people that they are in a contract with Tri-County Shelter. That is a lie. That's a lie. If you're in Bath County and they're telling you that your dogs have a shelter, that is a lie. Bath County does not bring dogs to Tri-County Shelter. That's public record. Look it up yourself. Don't take my word for it. The people in that community are being lied to by their leaders, and nobody's doing anything about it. That burns my butt up too, because you know what? Your leaders aren't special. They put their pants on just like you do. They aren't special. They aren't better than you. They're people that you put in position. They work for you. And if you don't like the way your shelter situations are being handled, by God, get out there and do something about it because it's your shelter. Your tax dollars pay for it. I don't need to be getting mad, but it makes me mad. It really makes me mad when citizens don't have animal control they can rely on. People bitch about our animal control out here. I can tell you our ACO has never once not checked on a situation I've asked him to check on. He may not be able to do anything about it, but he checks on it. Same in Rowan County. You know, you don't have to accept substandard shelters. Get out there and make a shelter work for you. You don't want to see the invoices from this rescue so far. And I'll spend what time I have left on this earth begging for the money and get them paid. But I can't do anything until I get these dogs out of here. Now, the document with most of their pictures is in the description. I've been getting some of them uploaded to Adopt a Pet. But of course, as usual, Pet Finder is not cooperating and my animals aren't uploading to Pet Finder. But I put the Adopt a Pet link in there. I need these animals out of my care. That's what's going to happen. We have to find rescues, shelters, somebody to transfer these animals over to that have been failed so badly by so many people. That's what I need more than anything, rescues to take these animals. And donations to fund this. Like I said, this isn't money for me. This isn't money for salaries or anything like that. This is money for vet bills. This is money for medication. This is money for vaccines. These dogs are due for boosters already. I have had a hell of a time getting the pictures and the information I need on these dogs so I can network them to rescue. That's really thrown a monkey wrench in things, and I can't blame that on the rescues because they have to have the information. I get that. But we've got a lot of the information up there now, and we need to get these dogs out of here. I feel like I'm running out of time. I have sat at this damn desk for weeks now, begging for help. It's just not coming, and I don't understand that. I have thrown myself on coals time and time again to help people, to help rescues. And we bitch at people all the time. Why didn't they reach out when they needed help? I need help now. I need these dogs out of my care. It's been a month. The smaller ones moved. We've got a bunch of really nice big dogs that just need a paw up. I'm sorry I'm yelling. I'm sorry I'm upset. I am just like so over it. And I don't like the decisions that are being put in front of me. I shouldn't have gotten involved. I should have just stuck with what I wanted to do. I just wanted to spay and neuter animals. I just wanted to spay and neuter them and stop this insanity with the puppies. But best laid plans and all that bull. So this is me, a long-time veteran of rescue in Kentucky, one of the godmothers of Evolved Rescue in rural Kentucky, asking for your help, begging for your help. Begging. I wasn't so crippled up I'd get on my damn knees and back. But I need these dogs out of my care. This is what I need. Spayed, neutered, vaccinated. They are ready to go. You don't have to pay anything for them. Just be a reputable rescue. Step up. Take these dogs. And let me check out in peace. Because this heart's not holding up much longer. That's it. Done.